This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
Hey, what about that Comic Capers?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we're back with another episode of Comic Capers. And if you listened to us last episode, you know we've begun our journey into no man's land.
Our descent into madness.
I am Phil.
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire.
And hey, if this is madness, that's fine with me. The first arc was good, but I like this. I think I like this arc a little better.
19-part series. That's what's the madness.
That's true. Yeah, madness of our own things. Heck, we could have gone a whole year like this, like no man's did. I'm only asking for 5 months, Lil.
I mean, we did do the long Halloween, but it was only monthly.
Yes, once a month, yes. Just like our current Who's Captain Marvel miniseries. Like Charlie and Esther and I just recorded episode 2 of. By the time this goes up, people will be like, yeah, I already scrolled down. Anyway.
Well, did you give it a thumbs up? Did you leave a comment? Did you ring the bell? There's so many things you can do if you watch on YouTube.
That's right. If you ring the bell, they'll inform you almost every night that, hey, it's a lunatic.
Phil's doing something.
And there's my job. Anyway, yes, so part 2 of the Batman No Man's Land special, Fear of Faith, the 4-part series by Devin Grayson, who, if you scroll way, way, way down, I've talked to before.
And hopefully you'll be able to scroll upwards one of these days and see another interview.
Hopefully. I was just thinking about this when we were getting ready. You know what we'll have to do one day after we're done with No Man's Land and we do whatever else? I'd love to run on Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
Do some of that. Yeah, see if we can get her for some of that.
Yeah, I'd like that. I mean, I like old school Batman stuff.
Mm-hmm.
New
52.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, part 2, this arc took place in Batman, Legends of the Dark Knight, 116, Batman, Shadow of the Bat, 84, Batman, 564, and Detective Comics
731.
Yep. Ooh, you're very good. All from April 1999.
I love the thematics of this one across all the covers.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's my favorite theme. Basically, you can almost make it all one kind of poster, almost.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. But yeah,
yeah, the theme of it is very intriguing because of the whole Bat family's kind of situation and vigilantism, and they go into this whole religiosity thing. The Scarecrow thing really freaked me out, though. I was just like, oof. Why? Did not need to think about it in that light.
What? The Scarecrow's kind of supposed to creep you out and make you afraid.
Are they saying, is that what religion is supposed to do? Is that it's only for to keep stupid people scared from doing bad things?
That's at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter.
that was the underlying theme that I pulled out of it, and that was kind of surprising.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Faith makes people do weird things sometimes, let's just put it that way. Yeah.
It was just kind of an interesting thing to dive into with these particular set of characters, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Although it's interesting, I buy it that, there would be priests or rabbis or, holy people who would stay behind to take care of the people who the U.S. just walled off.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know, seems, I think we mentioned this last episode, almost seems kind of timely, but then meanwhile this story took place almost 20 years ago.
Everything's a cycle, though. Everything is cyclical, especially when it comes to politics and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd kill for 20 years ago politics, I'm saying. I was seeing political ads. Like, I wish we had the British rules. They only are allowed to run for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, all your ads are done.
I just cleared a bunch of voicemails off our phone from the midterm elections. There was like 4 voicemails. They were all political ads.
Yeah, craziness. But, like I said, there's a lot of cool things that came out of No Man's Land. Actual consequences and repercussions before we got our refresh, reboot. Don't call it a reboot. Whatever.
Oh, what? After No Man's Land?
Yeah.
Well,
it's kind of that I liked.
Well, it's kind of like they had the city all mapped out. So, like, another benefit of No Man's Land is that, like, it knocked the city down, so that when the new teams came in, they could just like put the city back together however they wanted.
Exactly, and they did a really actually interesting job post No Man. We should kind of probably do a planner wrap up too.
Yes.
To talk about those things.
Oh yeah, I would love to do those. Yeah, the stuff after No Man's Land too.
Yeah, but this particular arc was just like, I was really fascinated by the writer's take on like everything that they were doing. Mm-hmm. And the art was just so great. Like, I love when they keep it very, it's like very grounded, very sharp, very crisp, very concise.
Yes, I love this art.
Especially the way they drew Huntress. I was like, yes, give it to me.
Dale Eaglesham. Yeah, very good. But I love it. I love the book burning thing in the beginning, like the beginning of the first one, just because it, like, I'm glad Devin remembered, because I don't think they really go into it this much anymore, maybe because New 52 wiped it away, but Scarecrow is like a bookworm.
Yeah.
Like they were big into that in the 90s, and it's like, growing up he was tormented and all he had was his book. All he had were his books.
So the nerds could relate, like you and me. Oh yeah, it was like the precious sisters. And black fingernail polish.
I can relate to that, but trench coat I'll go with you, but no, the fingernail polish I'm out. But and then Jonathan Crane, so he tormented through childhood. The bullies called him Ichabod.
I mean, there's worse things to be called. Like, these kids were not bullies; they were amateurs.
Yes.
And he was soft. That's what I'm saying.
And I know this was like the section of the city, I guess, where like all the houses of worship were. But was there like, this is why I wish Devin was here. Was there like some kind of message in the fact that all these houses of worship during the earthquake like slammed into each other and
probably some major symbolism there? Yeah.
Yeah. But it seemed like all like, like we said, like the priests, and then we're going to get rabbis at some point. They were all like working together to like try to take care of the people, the innocents of No Man's Land.
There's no innocence in Gotham. You get what you get. Rule number 1 about Gotham: the water has infected everybody. You can't trust a soul there. Just saying, all that industrial waste from Wayne Industries and orphan snatching. I'm just saying.
But just the desperation, like the thugs like trying to get bullets out of dead bodies.
I really do believe in a situation people would do that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if Hawkeye can reuse arrows.
I mean, it's like trying to dig, bullets out of dead bodies. I could see it. I'm surprised they're not doing that on Walking Dead.
Now that Rick's gone, maybe we'll need some more time to kill. Spoilers, I guess. I don't know.
Well, he's kind of gone, yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch that show.
Oh.
Comic book only.
They're going to be doing a series of movies. He's going to be in like his own trilogy of movies.
Anyway.
Yes. Anyway.
I'll leave that for our Walking Dead podcast on here on Southgate Media Group to ponder about.
Hi, ladies.
Tip it.
Nah.
Anyway, I don't know, like Scarecrow, like old school Scarecrow, I totally dig. And I wish people would draw more from like this era of Scarecrow than
like the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know when the last time we got like a good, like, meaty Scarecrow story.
Gotham.
Maybe. I was going to say in the comics, maybe before New 52.
Way before New 52. Unfortunately. I mean, I feel like Scarecrow is a staple of the Rogues Gallery.
Oh, although, you know where he is right now? In the current Nightwing arc.
Oh, like I told you, I don't know. Where is it? What's going on with him?
I don't know. Well, it's just like the wind-up, because, you know, a lot of it's, you know, Nightwing doesn't have his memory, but, yeah, Scarecrow.
Is that secretly Psycho Pirate? Because I feel like...
What?
I feel like that's about to be a really big thing for some reason.
What, Psycho Pirate?
Yeah. He's just going to show up everywhere and in everything. Just saying.
Is there a crisis coming?
Because Batman didn't get married. Spoilers. Although you had ample time for that one.
Yeah.
Which one of these were your favorite issues? I think Detective was my favorite one out of the 4.
Yeah, probably Detective.
And a close second with Shadow of the Bat.
Yeah. And then just like Scarecrow gets sanctuary in the church, but meanwhile he like basically running an experiment on people, seeing how far he could push them and stuff.
Well, that's Scarecrow for you.
Yeah, trying to get like all these people to kill each other.
It kind of reminded me just a little bit of Kingsman, although Kingsman comes like literally like 30 years later, but yeah, it's what it kind of reminded me of. And
I wonder if this was like Devin's idea or if like there was some kind of mandate, but like we do get an appearance by Batgirl in this, and it's like, are you trying to throw us off because we get Huntress for most of this, but then you get appearances by Batgirl, so it's like, are you trying? Were they trying to fool us with? Oh yeah, it's not Huntress.
Yeah.
But if you read this with hindsight, you can see, like, you know, Batgirl's talking to Batman, or Batgirl finds out there's like a former Black Masker at the church, and then later on, Huntress is like, "Did you hear? There's a Black Masker at the church." It's like, where did you get that information?
Bat family, man. They're closer than you think.
Yeah, well, it's just because she was Batgirl.
Exactly.
But I do love the cover for the Batman one, because if you like it, you can almost miss it, but if you look at the statue, you know, there's the priest, there's Huntress. Like I said, this was a really good arc. This is, so I think I remember reading this the first time, you know, when it was like new, but like the first arc, I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. I was like,
they had an incredible amount of setup to do, though.
Yeah, I know that is true too. I was like, I don't know if it's my cup of tea, but then I read this, so I'm like, well, yeah. Once again, Batman
paid off. Yeah,
and this one's here. Batman's here from the start, and good writing, good art. So I was like, okay,
it's better be good. You got a whole 11 months of this to go now.
I know. I don't even know if at that point, if I knew there was going to be a year.
I think it was a big announcement, though.
Maybe, but I'm trying to remember. I really wasn't on the internet. The only way I would know is, did Wizard Magazine tell me that it was going to be a year?
Yeah, oh, yeah, Wizard.
Did they? Okay.
Had a big spread about No Man's Land. I used to collect those damn things. Yeah. You know, it took me years to, like, piece together that Wizard World, Comic-Con and Wizard World, the magazine were, like, the same. Just because it just doesn't feel like that the branding isn't the same to me, but
yeah.
Yeah. I'm too drunk for this. Well, no, that was like 2 years ago. I think you, me, and Charlie actually had a conversation about that one time.
Maybe. Yeah. Why does he? Charlie's sitting there listening to this. Wait, Wizard World.
Anyway, yeah, like I said, this was a great, solidly thematic across the board, evenly killed, and I appreciate that, because later down the line, sometimes the themes of one of the issues might not be as prevalent as in all the others and things like this. This was like consistently good across all the issues. Who did the artwork?
Dale Eaglesham. Yeah. I'm trying to remember if I've seen. I'm pretty sure I've seen his work elsewhere, but I'm not. For the life of me, I can't remember where. But it's very good. Hey, look, we even get Batman wearing pants. That's
the creepiest thing I've seen.
I know. Well, he was in disguise.
I know.
And I don't know, are we getting like did this start like well, maybe even last arc, the disturbing trend of like Gordon just being like, why doesn't anybody want to play with me or follow my rules? Or
it's not disturbing, but it's a little out of character.
Well, the priest.
But we know why.
Oh yeah, well, in this one, the head priest was playing fast and loose because Penguin's like, here, store my guns in your church because Batman won't search that. And then, and I'll give you food for your people. And it's like, I don't know. I guess the priest had good intentions. He's like, oh, I'll get food for the people. And then, too, I can keep these guns out of play.
Well, you know what they say about good intentions. I
know. And then everyone came for the guns.
Especially in Gotham.
Yeah. Then everyone
I think Gotham is secretly a hellmouth. That's Cleveland and Sunnydale. I think I figured it out.
Especially during No Man's Land.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't play that up since the devil is real in the DC universe. You know what? I wonder if that was like the original plan for like Nicholas Scratch. It's just like because that's obvious devil.
Yeah.
Incarnate name.
Like Road to No Man's Land. I was like, oh, is that where they're going? Is he actually the actual devil? Was he causing it? But then they kind of push that off to Azrael, and it's like he's just like a dot guy.
Until we might be onto something, Phil, because Azrael takes a really weird U-turn into some craziness later on. So
I'd love to talk to Denny O'Neil about many things, including that.
Yes, but me mainly, you guys know Green Arrow. I'd be like, so remember that time? Was that homoerotic subtext or not?
Let me ask you a question about the question.
You kid, but
I kid. But then, yeah, at the end of this, like, they kind of drive the Scarecrow out, and then, like, he burns the costume, and I was just like, oh, wait a minute. I'm like, is that the last we're gonna get the Scarecrow in No Man's Land?
Yeah. What a skinny twerp.
Yeah. But, well, like we said, he's a bookworm. He's a nerd.
I'm a bookworm. I'm a nerd. I got muscle. Do some push-ups on top of those books. I'm just saying.
Well, it's No Man's Land, too. Maybe he has a
definitely. If it's No Man's Land, I'd be out, like, cardio and push-ups and weight. I'd be Eddie Brock out there, bro, every time you see me.
Yeah, but if you're not eating, how much energy you have?
Hey, man, I got a little bit of fat we can live on. Anyway, like I said, it's a solid A for me. I enjoyed the whole arc.
Oh, yeah. And, like, we did a little bit last arc, but this arc really established Penguin as, like,
Penguins? I don't know why we always focus on Joker. That's the one thing that I really love about Gotham is that they definitely focus on the right villain to set the tone for the universe.
And like they keep saying in this, during No Man's Land, Penguin's the one who, like, really thrives in No Man's Land.
Yeah. You got your business acumen and your criminal acumen. Mm-hmm. And it comes together in this perfect storm of a situation.
People are like, I don't need money and jewels in No Man's Land. And then meanwhile, Penguin has like a pipeline. We'll get to that. But
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I haven't said that in a long time.
But then the big reveal at the end of the last issue, Batgirl and, Huntress, Batgirl, Batman, she's like, wait, I'm in the cave. He takes her, blindfolds her. Oh, wait, I'm in the cave. And then she's like, wait, this isn't your main headquarters. I'm like, how could you tell? All there is like a wooden table with a laptop on it. Okay, this isn't your main.
Original Arrow Cave? Say what?
And another satellite Bat Cave. Where, Lilith? Under Arkham.
That was kind of like, it's because he's a mental patient there. That's why.
Well, no, because everyone abandoned it, which I'm surprised. I mean, no one else is gonna get. I mean, the patients aren't going back, but I mean, they got cells and stuff. Couldn't you like reverse that to keep yourself safe and keep people out?
I'm just saying that right there was everything I needed to know. That was my headcanon for a while about old crazy Batsy Bruce.
Wasn't that the theory that's like, the whole Legend of Batman is just him in Arkham imagining the whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah. right there. And I was like, is this how we're going to end it? Because I don't know. For a time, the DC universe, I mean, if you take out like all the advanced tech, was pretty grounded. Mm-hmm. So that's what got me to thinking about that.
Well, that's the other thing I like about No Man's Land. It's like he can't go too high tech, you know. Eventually, he just gets down to like Batman punching people.
See, like, that's the thing. It's funny because he's the most grounded hero. Like, literally, he has no superpowers, just human peak physicalness. Mm-hmm. But seeing Batman just punch somebody, it's weird. Like, just having to punch him up with, like it's like more common to see, oddly enough, Superman do, like, the punch-up stuff.
Yeah, and it's, like, weird. It's weird, too, because it's, like, usually he's like, I gotta stick to the shadows, but with No Man's Land, it's like, I gotta be big and flashy.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, criminals, they're a cowardly lot.
Yep.
Oh. So, on that note?
All right, so.
On that note.
But yes, thank you, Devin Grayson, for a great arc.
Come see us sometime.
That's right. I wish we could have. She just said she was really busy. And,
yeah.
You know, she has
all the people we love are super busy, and that's good for them, but bad for us.
I know. I just like to ask questions like, you know, how much of this was yours? How much did you get from like DC? It's like, okay, you have to show that one of his bat caves is under Arkham. You know.
I feel like that was a Devin thing, honestly.
I wasn't sure if like they're like, okay, here's a list of bat caves. You know, you guys can have him, you know, be in any of these caves at one, you know, in your arc, but who knows? They probably had one of those big strategizing meetings before this whole thing went down. So.
Back when they used to actually care and have editorial meetings for characters.
Continuity, yeah.
I miss those days. Where are those people now? I feel like all those people are gone.
Well, I don't know how it's just the difference in the business now, because like the first time when I talked to Brian Edward Hill, who Lilith and I scroll down, on Capes and Lunatics. I know he was saying, like, you know, when he was writing a detective, like he was in contact with Tom King, and it's like, you know, I don't want to, you know, he didn't want to like step on anything Tom was doing. He goes, the only problem with Tommy is, he said, it was like, he was too nice. He was just like, oh yeah, do what you want. He was good.
He's like, no boundaries.
He was like, he encouraged, you know, anything I wanted to do, and it was great. He's like, that was the only problem. He didn't give me any boundaries. He was just like, yeah, you do what you want.
That's good to hear. Like, well, I think it also depends on the person and, you know, whether they're a veteran or not, too. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we see with Bendis, how he has all this leeway. For better or for worse, he's a veteran of the comic book industry, and he's done some incredible things and incredible runs with like Jessica Jones and Daredevil and things like that. So, but at the same time, you have to see his more recent stuff. Like, yeah, I feel like in this industry, you shouldn't be able to coast on your name alone. And I won't name people. I won't name names. I'll be nice. But yeah, like I feel like some people definitely get to a point in their career where they just coast on their name from the stuff that people loved. So,
how do we not have a Bendis drop yet? Bendis.
You keep threatening it. You know what? Next time, Capes and Lunatic Saturday, we're all gonna be Bendis.
All in a row, make it one big drop. Yeah. I'm trying to be nice.
We love Superman too much to be this nice. Like we need to have not just a DC roundtable. We need a Superman roundtable. We got to get Ty because he's not as familiar, so it's a little more. Yeah.
But I mean, I love like his Daredevil and Jessica Jones and stuff.
He just is not a name that screams. You know how certain names scream certain companies. Mm-hmm. Bendis just has never screamed DC to me.
Yeah. No.
But anywho's.
Okay, so.
If you nerds want to fight me.
On that note.
I know somebody's got their panties in a twist.
If you want to send us your thoughts on any, like we said, we're doing all of No Man's Land. Send your thoughts on any parts of No Man's Land. Did you put it up
on Facebook last week, like you said you might?
Oh, all the parts? No, I'll have to do that.
Or just the weekly parts. Like this is what, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I could do that weekly. Yes, follow us on Facebook, you fools. But email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook. Hit the thumbs up. Comic Capers at Comic Capers Pod on Twitter and at CL Sidekicks on Twitter. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. That's where we post all our stuff. And the voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES.
And if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, all you have to do is hit a button to leave a voicemail. How easy is that?
That's right. You don't even have to dial the digits. You just hit one button. Give you your own personal speed dial.
It's our bat signal.
That's true. All right, Lilith.
Fight me, nerd.
Where can people fight you?
If you want to fight me, at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter or at Lilith Hellfire 86 on Instagram. If you want to talk happy things like Smallville, Superman, swearing, you can find me at Save Me Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and or Instagram.
Alrighty, so
if Devin wants to get in contact with you again, just to refresh.
Please, like I said, I would love to talk any Gotham Knights work. We talked a little Nightwing before, but we can do any of that, because I guess I can talk Nightwing. Yeah. But yeah, eventually after we get through No Man's Land, we're talking Tom King. I want to get that premiere for the last part coming out this week, I think.
Yeah.
Tom King, you fuck Batman with it. We are shameless. Need a job. Please love us. Or please talk to us. So join us next time for part 3
of 19.
That's right.